teacher how to read the trees and follow the trails. As time went on, this guardian of the green traveled south. He learned the art of the blade, defending the fenceless, feared by foes. Still further he traveled to come to claim and stay and make his home the land of the bad people. He became a teacher, a mentor, a guide, a crafter of steel, of leather, of words, the arbiter of the hound of accords, and now this wild man comes before you with an answer to your question. This is the story of Mat Wyck, Your Majesty.
Matt, we understand from your story that you have an answer for us. I do, Your Majesty. Will you join our Order of the Pelican? Very good.
Their Majesties would see into their court the Order of the Pelican.
Before we proceed, I would hear testimony from Worthy. Is there a member of the Order of Chivalry that would speak for this candidate?
Majesty, I'm Sir Ivan Ulrichson. These words are my own. When I look at Matt, the quality that comes to mind most strongly, the one that we don't hear often enough, and that is his kindness. He's one of the most kindest, most generous people that I have ever known. It's a source of strength for him. It inspires people around him to be better. It impacts his leadership. It draws those qualities out of the people that he works with. I love it for it. I commend it to you. Thank you for doing it.
Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel who will speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, I am Maîtresse Camille Desjardins. And I would gladly speak for my friend. Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, Excellencies, honored and beloved friends, I am Maîtresse Camille Desjardins, and I would give words on behalf of my order. A laurel's duty is to speak to the art of the candidate. Mat Wyck is well-versed in many and varied arts. He has increased his skill in sewing, creating garb, rapier armor, and varied accessories. He artfully dismembers me on a regular basis on the rapier field, limb by limb, and I always leave smiling. No matter how many bits of myself happen to be missing at the end of our bouts. He is an artful wordsmith, lending his voice to scroll texts and worthy mentions. Though he is an absolute master of the art of communication. As Seneschal of the province of Malagentia through these last several strange years, he kept spirits high, facilitated gatherings when we were able, and kept the lines of communication open and welcoming to all. We have seen growth and community spread that we have not seen in many a year, thanks largely to the openness and effort spearheaded by this man. Malagentia would not be where we are today if it were not for his leadership. What he has done for the province of Malagentia has made it a pocket of joy in our little corner of the kingdom.
and by doing so has made the East and the society a better place to be. Friends, we would not be where we are today without the art of Mat Wyck. He has been more than my peer for many a year. Your Majesties, this is a most worthy and right thing you do this day, and I commend him to you.
Is there a member of the Order of Defense that would speak for this candidate?
If I may have that honor, it would be my pleasure.
I'm Connor McShamus O'Neill. Ancient old dog from lands of Endward. There, I met this man. He came to us to learn the ways of the sword. What can I say? In every way, he always tried to help. There was... You're going to have to excuse me. I would read this, but why? Service is what it boils down to. He seems to live to serve all of you. He brings joy and helpfulness every place he goes. Always willing to find a way to bring out the very best in the people he's working with. There could be no better here than this man sitting here. I implore you, my deepest thanks for your efforts here. There's no more that I can say. Do remember that service comes with a price. That price is very often a lack of enjoyment on the person serving. They work for your benefit. He pays that price with a happy smile. My peer, my friend, I've known you 40 years, and you would never change. Always been this way. Always work to serve the greater good. Thank you.
Is there a member of the Order of the Rose who will speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, if I may. Whoop, whoop. Hi.
Hi, Duchess Keelan.
I guess I don't have to introduce myself because y'all never said it. I am here to speak on behalf of the Order of the Rose. I would like to make known that those who have spoken so far live basically in the backyard of Matt. I traveled from the southern region 8 hours. You're welcome. Because his influence spreads that far. I often speak about inspiration. Today I am actually going to speak about courtesy. There are people who serve quietly. There are people who serve gladly. There are people whose job it is to make things run, and he has done all of that. Where it comes through, shining, is when problems arise, or something goes slightly amiss, or really amiss. And there's a calm presence there that says, "Don't worry, I got this." And it isn't the I'm gonna make somebody pay kind of I got this. It's not even the how can I help? I've got this. It's you sit down. Don't worry. I've got this. I am lucky enough that I have a lot of safe people in my world. It is very important that everybody here knows he's a safe person in everybody's world. If there is something that needs to be done, whether it's wash a dish or calm somebody down or write a fantastic missive to the kingdom because somebody doesn't really know how to write well and not have things come out that are maybe less courteous than they might want them to. Matt's there, and he will make sure that all of the... I am so sorry about this, my hearing. Hold these. There's nobody like him. I know a lot of people. There is nobody like Matt. This is the best thing that you can do, Your Majesties. We are all extremely lucky that we have Matt. And the Order of the Pelican, you're extremely lucky that you will have Matt. More than my peer, more than my friend, I hope to one day.
They're a member of the Order of the Pelican.
Ooh, me. Pick me. Your Majesties, if I may address the populace.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. So nice of your permission as well. I am Colonel Christian Wolf. I am your Pelican for this evening, and I will be speaking on behalf of Mat Wyck, who is an evil man. No, wait, that's the wrong speech. You have heard a considerable amount about Matt's quality, his service, his kindness. And by the way, I'll come back around to that in just a little bit, but I want to expand a little bit on this. There's another side of Matt. There's the adventuring side. We go on adventures. We have collectively seen things that have made us either independently or together look around and go, huh. We have driven through someone's backyard on the way to an event. Seamus was there. We don't know how we got there, but it happened. We have sat around tables and shared laughter and tears and sometimes had ideas that we went, huh. Once again. So now you have a little bit of that background to draw upon. If there is a way to immortality, I was like, wow, that was a big jump, right? It is kindness. This is an immortal you see before you for that. If anyone here has been helped, inspired, laughed with, cried with, any of those things, raise your hand or stand if you're able. Thank you very much for proving my point. I've been Colonel Christian Wolf. Have a great evening.
Having heard good words from all the peerages, we would induct you at this time. Is a regalia.
There is a medallion, Your Majesty.
This was made by me for my friend Matt.
Oh, yeah.
There is a legacy medallion that is most fitting. This is on her and him and all these other
That's a heavy one.
Yes, that's a long, long time ago.
I have another medallion. This is a medallion of House Fulton. It was made by Master Gaius for speed bump. And passed to me when I was a lady. And now given to you to bring such a glorious order to our herd of cats. Not survive and thrive as we do.
Indeed.
I don't gloves on this side, I'm okay.
There's more. There's more.
This cloak is made by my hand using wool from your mother. L'Oreal, with assistance from Octavia Valerian.
But wait,
Is there more? Is there something for the head?
Well, there's something to take the place of something that will be arriving at some point. In the meantime, please enjoy this.
No. I think that's a keeper.
That seems like a keeper.
I don't think that. I don't think that should be replaced. Doubles as a cut.
Sad.
I know, right? What's happening now?
Daniel Veritas.
Okay, careful first. It is not warm here.
Yeah, he thinks it's getting warm in here. Behold now, in wonder, the considered wisdom of our society, the eager acknowledgement of a great kingdom, the approval of peers, and the irrefutable will of we, Tyndall and Emerson, Rex and Rex Consorte Orientis. Witness with joy that upon this 13th day of July, AS 59, at the great Northeastern War, do we, in grateful recognition of his years of generous service, for his inspiring conduct, for his dedication to honor and to friendship, for the steady hand upon the helm and the wakeful eye upon the compass which marks his leadership as Seneschal of Malagentia, ever and by certain knowledge, the finest province in all our eastern realms. Lord Mat
You done good. Words by Maxton Gunn, calligraphy by Mikel von Salm, illumination by Colette Davignon.
Sir Ivan, it's been requested that the fielding be sworn upon your sword.
The sword was crafted by Master Gregory Bacon in Dwyer.
I, Mat Wyck, swear fealty to the Crown of the East. I pledge to work with others, to build and tend to our community with care and kindness. I will welcome all who need a home and defend that home from all who threaten it. This is my promise to the East.
We, Emerson,
And Tyndall.
hear your words, know your heart, and know you to be true. We entrust in you these people who come and seek your aid. You will give them good counsel, as you will give good counsel to us as well. In times of war, we will provide protection. In times of peace, we shall always have a place in our hearts and in our way.
So say we, until the world should end, or the crowns pass from our heads.
Please greet your members of your order right here. Right here.